Why I started Plus Ultra Roofing and why we're different. New Brunswick homeowners, if you're thinking about getting your roof done this year, let me tell you why working with Plus Ultra Roofing is different and why customers trust us. I've been in the roofing industry for almost 2 decades. I started young, working my way up, and co-founded my first roofing company in 2012. I've seen just about everything in this business, but I also saw a problem. Too many roofing companies rush jobs, cut corners, and then when there's a problem, they're nowhere to be found. It's too easy and too prevalent in this industry for roofing companies and contractors to simply not pick up their phone, which is why it is more important than ever to do one's due diligence and look into a company you plan to hire, especially when these roofs cost thousands and thousands of dollars. It's no easy expense and it should not be taken lightly. And that's where we do things differently. We know that we'll be answering the phone if there's ever an issue, so we try to do the best thing for you and for us, which is to avoid those mistakes to begin with. That is through installation or whether it's the materials. With high due diligence, we make sure everything is done to both yours and my standards. I've been doing this almost 20 years. My family has been in this industry for 3 generations. And this is what I tell people when I go to their homes and I talk to them. I explain this and I say, I'm not going anywhere. And with that, you know that if there's ever a problem, I will be answering my phone. You can look at our online presence, our Google reviews. This would not be happening if mistakes were not accounted for. We install roofs for long-term protection. That means we don't just put the shingles on long enough to get paid. We put them on to last. We provide 10, 15, 20-year warranties, and we plan to not only be around for that entire time, but we also plan to honor every single one of them. That's a long time and would be a tremendous amount of money and cost if we were going around making errors and temporary roofing systems that we're just going to blow off the next week. I've been through the gauntlet already myself through my life. I've seen everything that can go possibly wrong. I've seen the amazing things that water can do. Like I tell all my employees, whether they start or they're experienced, there is no greater adversary than water and, well, the weather in general. It'll do things you never expected possible. And that's why it is extremely important to follow all the necessary manufacturer guidelines and then some. Whether it be staggers, nail placements, the pressure on your compressor or the gun, everything matters. And there are a ton of nuances when it comes to roofing. It might seem simple. You could learn 90% of it off the back of a bundle wrapper. However, at the end of the day, it takes years of experience to know what problems can happen in certain areas. But it's not just about the installations, it's also about the materials. I've also had the opportunity to work with many materials over the years. And one thing I need to point out is that many of the brands have improved exponentially. While all shingles do inherently have a cheaper version and more premium version, and you should go with the higher quality, they usually only vary in a couple dollars per bundle. It's totally worth it for the extra materials, the stronger tar lines. All that plays a significant role in the longevity of your roof and should not be overlooked. And again, one of the key things that sets us apart from others is we absolutely stand by our work. With apps like Company Cam, our average project ranges from 80 to over 100 photos per job with a very specific checklist that crews must adhere to. On top of that, we are also able to send a link to homeowners where you can watch the job unfold from anywhere. You could be at work, you could be at the coffee shop, and you have this app, the link, and it gives you access and you can watch in real time, almost like a live stream, except it's with photos and some videos, seeing exactly the process and everything we're doing, whether it be something to do with the roof or maybe something missed on cleanup. If there's a problem, we make it right. That's why we have 25 5-star reviews on Google. We also try to make the sales process as easy and transparent as possible for you. There's no stress, no sales games. We give you the presentation, we show you what we do, what's enlisted in the scope of work, and then we also show you line by line what each quantity, each price, down to the decimal is for every single object or item, including labor. And on top of that, last year we were fortunate enough to partner with Financeit to offer easy payment solutions for all homeowners. There's no better way to do it in 2025, especially with the rise in costs. We're already booking for spring and spots are filling fast. So if you want to get your roof done by a company you know you can trust, give us a call. Don't wait for leaks, don't wait for price hikes. Lock in your spot now